The question, how did you deal with body acne or back acne? I'm of Indian descent and what your dermatologist advised you really pisses me off. I got the same story about having oily skin. I rarely have acne breakouts but still have oily skin, so it's not that. And about eating oily Indian food, well actually I was only eating oily Indian food a few times a month at the time. So it wasn't that mini rant. Dermatologists, like any profession, are only as good as they keep up with their industry. I work in mobile applications and the same applies to me. In fact, the young kids graduating right now are already surpassing me. Good for them, because it forces me to become more. I think dermatologists in their professions are held to this standard too, but it's person by person. To answer your question, as a first step, a consistent topical treatment should be introduced into your routine. Benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid are a good start. I find that BP works better for me about 3 times a week. When I only treated my acne topically, I noticed no change and was very discouraged. I researched the internet like mad. There is a lot of information out there and it is overwhelming. You need to decide for yourself what works best, and anything is better than side effects of antibiotic meds. P.S. I do recommend people try the antibiotic route with a dermatologist's supervision if it is chronic and needs short-term relief. For me, I realized acne was a long-term game and it needed to start with what I was fueling my body. At a high level, you will see quick change with cutting out dairy and gluten. This doesn't have to be forever. You just need to find out if it triggers your acne. I still do eat low doses of cheese, yogurt and bread, just too damn tasty. But for a lot of people I work with, it's usually another trigger from their GI tract that they have an intolerance to. Egg. For my GF, it's dairy, apples and pears. She'll immediately bloat up, her pulse will increase slightly, and the next day a guaranteed pimple. Another point to consider with nutrition is hormonal balance. I did a couple of tests and certain vitamins came in extremely low. My family doctor asked me to go on a steady dose of D3 and omega-3 fish oils. To counter my bad cholesterol, I started to notice my face and back clear up. Later on, with research, I added a zinc supplement. I also now indulge completely in oysters. Anyways, that was my journey, but research more down this path and experiment with your body with the foods you consume. Self-reflection of sorts.